So in my experience, the core principle that I have in terms of building a culture is everything has to start with yourself. If you're not demonstrating the principles that you want for your culture, the culture has no chance. Doesn't matter how good your routines are, how good your training is. If you don't walk the walk, there is no chance. So the first one, personal standards. So this can be a number of things, but quite simply, it's how you come across. So is your kit neatly turned out? Do you turn up on time? These are all things that you're not necessarily going to learn on a coaching course, but they're things that have an impact on the people that you're leading, the people that are listening to your message. If you look really scruffy trying to put a point across, there's going to be focus on your appearance just as much as there is on the message, and you want that to be aligned. If you want good organization within your structure on the pitch, you need to make sure you're organized yourself, and it starts with how you put yourself across. Being authentic is really key. So the players will, even if they don't see through it on day one or day two, if you're trying to pretend to be something that you're not, over the course of a season, those gaps are going to start to appear and you're going to get found out. And when you get found out in terms of your personality not being consistent with who you normally are, then you'll find that the messages become more inconsistent and there's less trust and belief, excuse me, in what you're saying. So being and remaining authentic is really, really important and is much easier than it is to try and pretend to be something else. Then being consistent as well ties in with the previous point that I've said. If you're constantly changing what you're asking for, what you're looking for, what you're valuing, it's going to be very hard for the players to have clarity, and it's going to be very hard to sustain success. So again, really, really important. But as I said, before you get into any detail on how high your defensive line is on a free kick, how many players you have on the ball for an attacking set piece, you always look at yourself first. If you're trying to build a culture, you have to start by embodying the things that you want the players to demonstrate. To the next point, enthusiasm on set plays, in my experience, it doesn't come in abundance with players and with other coaches and managers. So again, it comes back to the core principle of it starts with you. So you need to be the one demonstrating the energy on the pitch with your voice, with your body language, with how you're putting the message across, having different methods of explaining something. So there's different ways, but you need to try and inject that enthusiasm from yourself into the players around you and the people around you to drive standards a little bit more. Whereas you need to be the one to lead it, get your chest up, project your voice, and drive those standards and that enthusiasm.